Helen Nganga, and today we are doing confessions. I'm going to read you confessions, and then we will discuss those confessions. It's a family channel, so we are open to discussion, comments. Comments. So welcome. Before that, I want to welcome my guest. I want her to introduce herself. Then we'll start with our confession.
Hey guys, welcome back to Helen's channel. So I go by the name CK. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, CK_world_official, YouTube CK World, TikTok CK World, and subscribe, like, share, and comment.
Yeah, by the way, she has a channel, CK World. So please go and support her. We are going to read the confessions because I normally do confessions and then lifestyle. We do travel, we do comedy, we do so much. So today we are starting with a confession. I'm going to read you the confession. Then you will tell me what you think about it. First question is on our screen there. Are girls entitled to, are they entitled to inheritance? What do you think about inheriting your, as a lady or your sister? What do you think about inheriting your parents' inheritance or riches? So today we are going to do that, and I'm going to read this. A minute. So our first confession comes from a lady, and it says, I'm going to read to you guys, and this lady says, my marriage will be 12 years by October with 2 beautiful princesses, but I don't understand what's happening anymore. 7 years into our marriage, my mother-in-law called one morning asking my husband to rush down to the village. He went only to find out that a woman came with a 13-year-old boy claiming he's the father. 7 years down the line, 7 years in your marriage, someone from nowhere anakuja anasema, you know what, I have your son here for 13 years. Actually, women, you can keep secrets for 13 years. Anyway, my husband confessed to have sex with the said lady before one time, and they met just one time, and then he had sex with that lady, but he doesn't know whether the guy, the boy, is his. So I paid for the test, and truly my husband is the boy's father. Yani ladies, you're paying for the
fact that
confession.
Even paying a test.
How would you do that? That was the first mistake that this lady did, because why would I want to know whether my husband is the father of this kid? I don't want. I can't get. By the way,
supporting infidelity.
Yeah.
You're supporting infidelity.
And that's why she's confused right now, because why would you do that? Why would you pay for paternity test so that you can know that whether this boy is your husband or not? I can't do that. I can't pay. So that was the first mistake. Not the first mistake, but anyway, the truth will always set you free. But again, I cannot pay. Since then, my husband has been responsible for his son. 2 years after the boy moved in. 2 years after the boy moved in with us. Okay. Now, ameingia kwa boma. My husband changed ownership of our two properties. Guys, what's happening? Hi.
Hi.
What? Since then, my husband has been responsible for his son. 2 years after the boy moved in with us, my husband changed ownership of 2 of his properties to his son. I didn't complain nor argue about that. Same year, he bought another property in his son's name, and not a single one for my daughters. Now this boy is new in the family and already is taking everything.
Yeah.
He's taking everything from the family.
The properties and everything.
What?
The fact that you even
Galenda,
let moving into the house, that was so wrong. Because why?
at 13 years, even
You
if
should not even come to visit. You should from time to time, but that does not mean that you have to move in.
to move in, this boy, I don't know why the mother allowed that. Because letting go of your son, you have been staying with this son for 13 years. Why would you allow that son of yours to go and live with another woman?
Yeah.
It's kind of,
Giving.
it's like they planned something. So this lady says none for his daughters. Okay, I knew exactly what my husband was doing, and when I tried talking to him about it, we had the biggest fight since we got married. He involved his mother, and she told me to my face that the boy is the only child entitled to his father's properties. I started investing in my daughter's future, bought some plots of land in their names, and saving to send them abroad for their university education.
Wow.
I work and earn well, and I also have a business that is not doing that bad. Now this lady, the question is it right to disinherit your daughters just because you found out that you have a son somewhere? That was the first mistake. And then this guy, if at all he wanted to do that, he could have kept it as a secret to make sure bibi asijua.
Not rubbing it to her face.
Yeah, not letting the secret out, because now the lady, now it's to an extent it was good to the lady, because it was an eye opener. Since now the lady has invested in her daughters. Now it's like a competition. You're investing in your son, I'm going to invest in my daughters. Now come the problem iko tu hapa sasa. Now this lady wants to take the child or the children, the girls, outside university, to go abroad for university. Okay, now my husband is financially down. Borrow, please.
Kuja Jami.
Please. Now my husband is financially down. We spent a fortune on his health. Okay, inasema now my husband is financially down. We spent a fortune on his health, and he's not stable enough to start working. I'm the only one providing for the family. I am not complaining. My stepson is in private university. Are we together? I go for private university. His school fees is 750 Kenya shillings. And my daughter's school fees is 360 Kenya shillings. Since the arrival of my stepson in our home, we started sharing the children's school fees. Although at some point, I stopped sharing my stepson's fee with my hubby because of his just the attitude towards my girls. Now these two, since this boy came to their house, imagine they started sharing now. You're going to pay for your girls' school fees. I'm going to pay for my boy.
They even doing a 50-50.
50-50 now. That's the problem with men. The moment you discover that now you have girls in your house and then you had a child out there, unakuwa kitu ingine tofauti. So the problem is here. The guy fell ill. Sasa huyu baba, the husband, he has been struggling with the health issues now, and they have spent a fortune on what? On his medication. Now shida iko hapa. Things are a little different now. I can't afford to pay $1 million plus comfortably because of my husband's health. He's a good wife, right? Analipa paka health. And imagine if at all it was me. Me ningeenda.
Yeah, I think he's a good wife. Down to him.
He's a good wife.
Go.
Si anamlipia medical. He's paying for his medical.
He's paying for the after all the disrespect. What are you still doing, Mama? Here I would say, the moment someone shows you disrespect, that shows you how much they demean you, to a point that your mother-in-law is even saying that your daughters are not even his sons.
And to make the matter worse, you don't choose what to bring to this world. That's where men fail. You don't choose whether you give birth to a boy or a girl. So now this guy disinheriting his daughters and transferring this inheritance obvious to the new boy was like somehow disrespect to the wife. And now it's like he's trying to prove that now girls don't matter. If at all you're not a boy child, you cannot inherit anything from the father, which is a very big mistake.
Alafu to a point that the guy got sick and expect your wife to be there for you, pay for your son's school fees, can never be me. Honey,
that's why you're not the wife.
So I think that's crazy. She's fighting for something that is not even there, and she knows it, but it's been 7 years. She don't want to start over.
And by the way, it's a lot. And she's paying for the daughter's school fees.
$1 million.
A medical for the husband. And then another, the mother of the boy should chip in. At least something. Things a little bit different now. I can't afford to pay $1 million plus comfortably because of my husband's health. I manage and raise funds and pay my girls' fees while still struggling to come up with my boys' fees, so he can go back to school. But my husband is furious, saying I should have paid his son's fees first. Yeah?
What?
That my daughters can stay at home till their fees is ready.
What?
I look for a cheaper school I can afford and send them there. He said I should sell one of the properties I got so I can pay school fees for his son. I told him to sell one of his and send his son to school. I've tried so much for him and his family, and I will not put my girl's future on the line for them. Imagine this husband now, after 7 years, you have been a father to these girls for 7 years. You didn't know that son existed
in the first place.
Really? Why would you drop like your girls like, now you're not mine, you don't matter. Really, men.
That's what I usually say. That's the problem. The moment this lady saw that this guy has disowned me, the mother-in-law does not even respect me anymore. That was the opportunity, Mama, to run. Because to a point that he's even telling you that you should pay for my son's fee and leave your daughters. That is so uncool.
Or change your daughter's school fees to a cheaper school.
You don't have to lower your standards for nobody. Yeah, and that means that guy disrespects you, and I think she's trying to fight for a marriage that is not even there.
There's no marriage there. There's marriage, but there's no.
It's one-sided.
This guy changed in a way that we are even suspecting him, because there's no way. I've been living with you for 7 years. You only knew you have 2 daughters. Now you have a son somewhere you didn't even know. He was 13 years over. You didn't know that son existed. Now you want everything to run according to what you want. It's like you are feeling guilty because you didn't raise this son. Now you want us to help you cover your guiltiness. You want the wife to cover the guiltiness, which is very wrong. I cannot do that. So this guy, because the wife has refused to change the girls' schools, he says, my husband asked me to leave the house if I wouldn't find means to raise his son's school. And you are sick and you're still giving
that is so audacious.
Yeah. You are sick. Imagine you are sick
and still giving
and you are threats. In fact, those are threats.
First of all, you had an infidelity. You are sick. You had cheated. You have a son.
Now the son is older than the girls.
Come on.
The son is older than the girls. That's one thing. And then now you are sick. You're being helped yourself to pay for your bills. And at the same time, you're giving threats. Now, if at all that woman decides that I am going now with my girls, who will pay for his medical?
Yeah. And the son's fee.
Now he's crying that, if you don't do this to my son, you better leave my house. Hey, naweza kimbia, I could have run kitambo sana. Now my husband asked me to leave the house if I do, I won't find means to raise his son's school fees ASAP. The house he's talking about, we bought it together, so I am not leaving it for him. My sister-in-law came this morning and threatened to send me out if I don't leave the house before weekend. Hey, how should I go about this? I'm thinking of involving the police. Is it best decision to make? Is it the best decision to involve the police?
Best. If you even have a lawyer, girl, go get one, please. You also bought the house, so
it's not. I don't think that fight is worth.
It's worth. Whatever it's worth, it's worth. First of all, you have 2 daughters. This guy has had infidelity. Anataka support the son, the stepson, even doing that. Then he's kicking out of the house after supporting him.
You know,
and
when,
also bought
when
the house.
you look at this, the lady is blessed. When you look at how this lady is blessed, she has bought properties for his daughters, for her daughter. That is, she has bought the properties for her daughter. The moment that guy started neglecting the daughters, so this guy, this lady decided to empower the girl's future. So she's not poor; she's financially capable. So why would you fight for something that, in fact, you are fighting with someone who is already in bed, who is already bedridden? Why are you fighting with him?
The fact that for that fact, I know even the lady contributed more to that house because she has the money. You can pay her 1M for the kids' fees.
Me, I can't fight. I can't fight over such property. If at all I am healthy, I can work. I can still work. You know, this guy cannot work. According to this story, this husband is not working. And to make the matters worse, he's threatening to throw the wife out. Mi nakuja na lorry. Hey, I'll come with a lorry, pack everything that belongs to me,
leave an empty house,
carry my baby, and then leave them in that house to enjoy what they want.
That's also a good choice.
Because why fight with a dying person? If at all he didn't see anything good in me for those 7 years we have been together.
I think that family
Now,
is so...
the threats. Hey, I cannot allow someone to threaten me because of my finances. Yeah, you are sick there, umegonjeka wewe ni mkufi, and you're telling me, oh, usipofanya hivi, I'll do that to you. Hey, no. Nani ako na mimi? Who support? I cannot fight with someone who is sick. He wants me to... Now, no, the first thing you're supposed to look at is this guy, this lady had nothing for the daughter. She didn't, that nothing crossed his mind that now these properties will be given to another person now. She has worked so hard, amepata the properties for the girls. Why are you fighting for something that you, in the first place, you know, ikitu ni ya huyu mtoto obvious, the newcomer. Mi siwezi fight. I will pack my calorie here, take everything that belongs to me, and live with my girls. Now, let the sister who is threatening take care of the bills. Let the sister educate the son. Let the sister be the wife. Let the sister cater for everything. Mimi naweza enda niwaachie kinyumba kiao hivyo. I cannot fight. If at all God has blessed me, mtu hajakukata mikono. If at all no one has amputed your hands, and you believe that you are blessed, I cannot fight over such just a house. No.
It's also
I would rather go and start from scratch and have my own peace.
But one thing I know for sure is
love does not exist. Don't talk about love.
That's why I usually say this. As a girl who I'm also learning, you know, the things I've learned.
You better learn from us. Hey, my friend.
Never take disrespect lightly.
Exactly.
Never take. The moment you feel, oh, I'm being disrespected, just walk away. It's worth your peace. It's worth everything.
The earlier the better.
The earlier the better. Women? Not this girl is gonna walk the walk of shame after paying the son's fee, after infidelity, after the embarrassment.
The 7 years.
The 7 years. I know it's hard to start over, but you can.
Hello, blogs. Mishra. Hi. So I would rather walk away. It's so tiring because now Yani he started with you finding out that this boy existed. Then all of a sudden everything is being transferred to this boy. And God is funny. Now I guess that was a punishment to this man, because you cannot give everything that you have been working for with another woman to another woman's child, leaving these kids on their own. We are fine, thank you. So you cannot leave your wife like they did not exist. Like, this boy meant everything. You didn't know the boy existed. This woman paid for the paternity test. Now it's like your world has turned around. You want to change everything to this boy.
Giving toxic African traditions.
Well, imagine. Oh, guys, leave a comment. Do you think it's right to disinherit your girl child just because you found out that you have a boy somewhere, you have a boy child somewhere?
Yeah.
Is it right to disinherit your girls just because you have, you came to discover that you have a boy somewhere out there, the boy that you didn't know existed? Is it right?
Yeah. Girls should inherit too. That's why the government fought for the truth that where women should also take part in some of the the constitution making, the parliaments and everything. They should also inherit. They're also kids. They also deserve it. The same as the struggle was there for the guys. It was also there for the ladies.
Yeah.
So everyone deserves their part of the share.
Despite
the fact that you're a male, I'm a female, you also deserve the part of the share, because you guys, both of you, are the children to the whatever.
I don't know why men change abruptly. You're supposed to change mdogo. You cannot change like yesterday you were a saint and today you are the devil's assistant or something. I don't know. I don't understand why men change. We are from Kenya. I don't understand how you can change, yet you by the sex, the child's sex is determined by a man, right?
Yeah.
So men, stop that. You determine whether we are going to get a baby girl, or because you have XY chromosome, we have X's. So
go do some biology.
Yeah, some biology there. So I don't think this guy did something. I see it's Kubario.
And I think people don't change. They're just who they are. The fact that they did not show it earlier.
Exactly.
That guy was that guy was so selfish, and women tend to ignore too. So at 30 I may change. He hasn't changed. That is who he is, and he'll never change. It's the fact.
Hi, we are from Kenya. So by the way, this guy, so it means this guy had shown some red flags. Kuna red flags, and then we tend to ignore.
Yeah.
So that's meaning this guy from the word go, he was toxic.
Yeah, he was too toxic and selfish. That is giving selfish.
And that's why he's being punished. Na Mungu. Tutasema karma is a bitch.
Yeah, karma.
That's why he's sick. Yes. Or maybe it's coincident. But again, why would you disinherit your girls and inherit
your own blood?
Yeah, someone that unafaa uende mdogo. Just move slowly.
Yeah.
Why are you rushing?
Take a smart move.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I feel that this guy was too harsh to the girls.
Yeah.
And again, if at all those girls will discover that, watadiscover baba yangu alitudi disinherit because alipata akona mtoto mwingine. So hiyo ni another thing. Hiyo Sasa then wakina Mboro. That one mistake that this lady did. So another one, we are going to confession. Today we are doing confessions. So guys, today we are doing confessions. That's confession number 1, where the guy disinherited the girls just because he found out he has a baby child or a boy child somewhere out there. And it's so unfortunate that he didn't recognize the fact that, yes, I have a baby boy somewhere out of infidelity or whatever the case. But again, why would I disinherit my girls? My girls comes first because a wife is a wife. My wife will always be my wife. It's like now, if at all I was a lady, I have a child with someone else, then by the ladies, that's tough. I cannot. You're supposed to give your wife some power. Just because she gave birth to girls, that doesn't mean that she doesn't have the right to inherit your thing or your whatever. So that is confession number 1. Guy, it's going in America. Now, confession number 2, I made a mistake. Now this one is from a lady. She says, I don't know why she regret leaving the boyfriend. Anasema, I made a mistake which I regretted deeply. I left my boyfriend who I have been with for 5 years for a new catch. Everyone wants new thing. For a new catch. Those new catches, they are coming with tints.
Yeah.
Mtu anakuja na tint. By the moment you're out of this camera, you're out of this light, you become someone else, someone different. So that's the real you. It's like when you come from work, you go to the bathroom, you take a shower. You know, when you're going to bed, you don't do the makeups or do anything. So that's the real you. Whether you like it or not. Every morning when you wake up, just go to the mirror before you take anything, before you take you brush your teeth, before you wash your face, just go to the mirror and say, see your real you. So this lady left the boyfriend because of a tint boyfriend, filters, a boyfriend with filters. Let's read this to see alifanya nini. Because he was financially stable and he has everything a woman needs in a man. My old boyfriend was unemployed, and sometimes I was the one taking care of him. If at all he's a good man, why not? If at all he's a good man. Are we together? A good man?
A good man.
I wish okay muno. He was caring and loving, and he was my best friend. And again, men pretend when a man is broke, that's when he's humble.
Yeah.
Oh,
guys.
the problem with men. Ooh, when you see that a man is treating you like a queen, just to know that you have something that he's getting from you. These men.
And that is the mistake that.
Is it true? Yeah. When you see a broke nigga treating you perfectly, think twice. The moment atapata pesa, you'll know you do not know. Where? That he was caring, loving, and he was my best friend. Okay. He really understood me. My problem was that he has laid his hand on me before and he changed. Mtu alikuwekelea coffee. He hate me before. Akakuwekelea coffee and he was a good guy.
That's the problem.
Now that's the problem.
That's why I usually say men don't change. They just don't get the right time to project who they are. The moment that someone amekupiga has laid his fingers on you, he'll do it again, sis. He'll do it again.
Again and again.
So that's why I usually say, don't take this, just walk.
Hi.
Because it will end in shreds and tears.
You better walk. The earlier the better.
It's gonna make you become so bitter with life and hate people who are not even like that. Naget. So
najipataka umekuwa Kenyamo. You are Karo, so you are Kenyamo.
Just choose your peace.
Can you become bitter? But there is nothing as boring as a woman or as someone who is bitter.
Yeah.
Yani unaona kama everyone is against, the world is against you. If at all you are a woman, every other woman is sleeping with your husband. Do you know that? If at all your husband is a cheat, unaona every single woman, every single beautiful woman out there is sleeping with your husband. And then kama ni jamaa anaona insecurities too. Every woman is a devil. Every woman is a dog. Yet he's bitter. He has not healed. So the good thing is to walk away.
The best thing is to walk
if at all someone slaps you like this,
just
you better walk. Hey,
tell them first of all that's project that you are raised.
It's toxic.
Yeah.
A toxic
it's
love.
Giving your,
So this guy says he really understood me. The problem was he once laid his hand on me. Alimweka coffee pa. Okay. But he changed. How do you know?
Never. They can never change.
How do you know?
They don't.
But then how do you know that your man has changed, your wife has changed? Unless now, even if infidelity, that's when you can at least do a kidogo. But other characters, because infidelity is something that you decide to go out there and cheat. But something like character, attitudes, narcissist, those ones, they don't change.
They don't change.
So do not expect a narcissist to change.
And a manipulator to change. They don't change.
Do not expect a violent person, a violent man to change.
They are born with it.
I would rather have a cheat, someone who cheat, than someone who is trying to make me a boxer, because even me, I can box him up. But that does not mean that I can allow someone to cheat and just stay there and wait for AIDS to come. Oh, welcome, my husband has brought me a good thing. No, that does not mean that. Yeah? But when you compare these two, if at all he's cheating, and make sure I don't discover, because I'll cheat back. Before, if at all you have invested, if at all I have invested so much in this relationship or this marriage, if you cheat, I cheat. Because I'm not going to let my children go there and loiter. If at all I'm incapable of making my kids life, I will cheat back for the time being as I try to figure out what next.
Man, I just say this.
You walk away.
I think men use reverse psychology. To be honest, for real, they use reverse psychology. Because the moment you don't give someone the attention they need, they're gonna go get it and crave for it. So what if women, we don't give these men attention, they'll come craving for it. For real. Mtu asikupe attention, utaona kama kuna kitu kingine anafanya huko. So imagine usipe mtu attention, ataona kama kuna
and by the way, wacha nikwambie,
they're gonna come crave for it. That is what they use basically.
And a woman, when you give your woman everything, like you give her attention, you give her respect, and you satisfy her in whatever means that you are thinking about, she will not cheat unless she has a demon somewhere.
Yeah.
So currently, if you see a woman cheating, she's on a revenge mission. And she's a devil at work. Women.
Fear women.
Well, fear women.
Fear women.
Especially someone who is hurting, a woman who is hurting. It's very dangerous. Because even the Bible says, wanawake sisi ni wabaya.
Sana.
Because women don't just wake up and decide, now I'm going to cheat. No, I cannot take a shower here and sit back here and then say, today I'm going to see Kamau. And yet, Kamau has been showing interest. Then I cannot just wake up and say, oh, today naenda kulala na Kamau. No. There is a trigger. Something is triggering me. This husband is not doing something that he is supposed to do for me to go there and cheat. So, if at all a woman is cheating, chunguza sana. Wanaume, chunguza sana. He was a good woman. She has been faithful. She has been caring. And all of a sudden, ana cheat. Uko sure, one thing I know, you're not giving that woman the attention of her time.
Yeah.
And again, conjugal rights, you're not satisfying her. And again, you are you are cheating. So she's on a revenge mission. Women don't just wake up and say, oh, I'm going to cheat. But you can sit with a man here, alafu msichana apita tu, na that man decides, now I'm going to.
Yeah.
Inaitwa lust, or maybe na admire. But women, we plan for it. We plan for years. I can even plan for one year. Nasema, ule chali wa Karo, I have to sleep with that chali wa Karo. You know, women.
A funny fact about women, they even know their next.
Exactly.
We
know
they even know
the next victim.
They even know. Like men.
Like, tuseme kama sahi, see, I'm married. If at all I divorce my husband now, I know very sure the man who is going to take care of me out there.
Yeah.
Women.
That's the funny fact with women.
But men, they are confused. They're like, women we unaangalia huyu anaweza lea watoto. Bwana ya Karo ananikatiaga. Akona pesa. If at all he doesn't, then That's the problem with women, and men tend to undermine
the power
women, the power of a woman. And a woman on a mission is very dangerous.
Yeah.
So if you have a wife, please make sure she's well taken care of, because she'll look for that thing that you are denying her out there.
And that's why they usually
and trust me, men are looking for married women. Men out there, they are looking for married women because they know this married woman will not ask for rent because the husband is paying. The only thing she wants is certain that.
And that's why I usually
Kanyama, mafuta and everything. Bas. So men, please take care of your woman. Now this girl said he changed. When the new guy came in, I felt he was the one for me. We just had a little misunderstanding over a certain lady he's always talking about when we are having conversation, and that is it. He hasn't been talking to me for 3 years, for 3 weeks now. Hey, he doesn't answer my call. Now this lady had a boyfriend, was broke, but very loving, very respectful.
So he left the broke nigga for
the tinted one, the filtered one,
for the flavored
one. Just because now the flavored one was tall, dark and handsome. He had finances. But the problem with this, that the filtered one, he has always talked about a certain girl.
Of course, that's a dream girl. Come on.
Your dream girl akapita hivi. You're left, umeachwa.
That's the main reason that he was talking about the girl. He was trying to show that girl, I don't.
This is what I want.
This is what I want. This is my type.
This is the type of girl.
I'm just here for a fling. You get it? And guy, you never saw the signs. That's why, you know.
Oh, now this guy has gone mute for 3 weeks. Wanaume 3 weeks. You know, women can go silent on you for 3 weeks.
Yeah. That's why.
And you're still there.
That's
men don't. If at all a man goes silent on you, he's somewhere else. Because a man cannot stay without a woman somewhere. 3 weeks. Girl, go get a life. Now this guy says, I realized I have to go back to my old boyfriend who has been there for me all the time. I apologized for him to take me back, but he said he is hurt. Obvious.
Also can't take you
so
back.
I should give him time to think about it. Now I have lost both of these guys. Gold diggers, where are you? Present. And it hurts. Go for the next person. If at all you are B, please don't cry. Go back. Go to grab your old person. Force issues.
Don't go back. I will say this.
No.
The moment that guy did that guy bad. The moment you go back, men don't forget, and men are so evil to a point that akiamua I'm gonna hurt you, he's gonna hurt you so bad.
Yeah, it hurts badly.
So this guy is gonna do all sort of rubbish because you did him bad after everything you did, you know. So please don't go back. Just figure out your life, and you know it's gonna be okay. Just cry.
So this Kalidi anasema I've lost both of them and it hurts badly. Really? Ukiacha ule huko unajua ina hurt. I have really regretted my actions. I'm in my final year in university. I'm an accountant student. As a result of what is going on, I'm losing my concentration with studies. I need a good friend to talk to. Please help. Now, how would you help this kind of a girl? You leave someone because he's broke. You go to the tinted, you find out that now this guy has his dream girl. Like so there's a friend of mine. The husband told her that she's dark like me. And the guy used to tell this. The reason I'm telling this is because I don't want girls to force things. But it's not working. If someone shows you that now you're not my type, just move, get a life. So this lady was married to the boyfriend. I guess she got pregnant along the way, and then the next thing was to get married to this guy. So this guy used to tell Kaledi, oh, you're not my type. I love brown girls. I love curvy girls. Hizo vitu. So jamaa anamwambia tu hivyo. The self esteem of that lady was like zero. It dropped from here ikaenda chini. Self esteem ya huyo dem ilienda chini kabisa, because now this guy is trying to tell you now you're not my type. That means you're not beautiful enough for him. And already umebebeshwa mamimba hapo. You're already pregnant, you're stressed, your life came to a standstill because you are a student. Now huwezi soma. Mzazi ndio huyo, your parent has disowned you, or maybe have stepped aside so you can deal with your mess, with your pregnancy and everything. So this guy alikuwa anaambia huyo dem, you're not my type, I love brown girls, I love, yani you're nothing, wewe hata huwezi pata mtu. Where don't allow someone to tell you that.
And that's why I usually say this.
Huwezi pata mtu aje, yet they're not 12 disciples.
If you want to know, like,
don't allow someone, even you men, don't allow someone to tell you that no, you cannot get someone better than me, or you cannot get someone to love you. Such kind of nonsense. Do not allow that thing to get into your scalp, because it will affect you. So this lady, after suffering for years, she finally got a guy from abroad. This guy is sending dollars. See, this guy is a muzungu, and the guy is telling the lady, oh, I love your skin, I love you, do not even touch it, usijaribu kutoa tint. This lady was like, guy, and then my husband, imagine they're still together. So this lady, it's like now my husband and I had a job, so I'm left here doing some 1, 2, 3, have internet. So someone connected her to some, you know, when you're idle you can do much. Women, unatafuta watu kutafuta. Iko uko mbele. So this lady is like now telling us, imagine that guy, that now this current guy, she's planning to leave the husband to go get settled, or to go to the dream person. Huyu dream person wake anamtumia everything. He's financing this lady. He's telling this lady how beautiful you are. The reason I'm telling you this is because some girls some women, we are stuck in unwanted marriages. We are there stuck just because you gave birth to kids. Someone anakuambia wewe unaweza pata mtu na utaenda wapi na watu watatu. She has 3 kids, and she's now enjoying the life. Now she's planning to elope. Hata utafanya nini?
Yeah, just go.
If someone is always telling you, oh, wewe si mrembo, oh, you're not beautiful, you're not my type, that guy is telling that lady, hajui someone else there anamwambia, I love your color, I love your skin, I love everything, I love your lips. Utaenda wapi? You just divorce immediately.
That's why I usually say this.
Unatoroka.
I usually say this. How to know if a man is good, or a lady is good? Just see how they say, they project about your own insecurities. Like for example, if you have acne, the moment he tells you, she tells you, oh, you look good with your acne. Kama you have, tummy and everything, you look good with, regardless whether you have a tummy or not. That's a good guy.
Yeah, we study, babe, I love you the way you are.
That's why self-love is more important. That's
self-love
why
is
put yourself first, than because to a point that if a guy tells you, oh, you're ugly and everything, be like,
uko na ma pimples.
You also wanted an ugly woman, because if I'm ugly, you came to me.
So you attract you attract
ugly women though. If I'm ugly. That's why we should
bora mkam kidogo. So
self-love is more important. And girl, if you're not left that man, pack and go.
By the way, some people are there out there trying to drag others. And if
another man's poison is another man's treasure. Period.
Even women, there are women who tend to
pull their guys down.
Yeah, they pull them down. They disrespect them. Then all of a sudden, there's you cannot be disrespected East, West, Central. There is someone for you. There's someone for you.
Don't give up on searching.
Yeah. So
don't lose yourself in the process.
For those guys, where's my phone? It's gone missing. So for those who are feeling like, oh, I don't deserve this man, or I don't look beautiful for this man enough, vitu kama hizo, please don't let that get in here. Now this lady, how would you advise this girl?
Me, I would just say
A force issues ama kanyage makubwa because
just to go. I would say this, go. Because the moment that guy takes you back, you did him dirty. He's gonna do you more that.
yeah, he's going
Just
to revenge.
go. There's everyone out there for everyone. Yeah.
And again, this girl pia ataona jamaa mwingine aende tena.
Yeah.
That's the problem with
That's
ladies.
why I usually say this. Work on your healing. Work on your childhood traumas. Because that is giving childhood trauma. Work on them because you end up attracting people in your life. Was this even me? Work on them before you rush to another one. Take your time, love yourself, know what I did wrong, this and this. And I usually say this. It's okay to work with someone from scratch. It's okay. If that person is worth it, don't mistake worth it and supporting a vision. Because you're supporting a vision, that guy is gonna live in the desert with no water.
Exactly.
Ladies learn.
Yeah.
If that guy is good, you guys can, start up from
I cannot start with someone
Man,
from scratch. I did once. I cannot try
That's why
that
usually
again.
this, don't confuse starting up somewhere and supporting a vision.
Exactly.
Because baby girl, when support a vision, it's gonna end in stress and tears. Don't support a vision.
Yeah, have your own dreams.
Yeah, have your own dreams, and you guys should support each other to get somewhere. But the way you're supporting a man's vision and living
And the
yours
problem, I have
behind-
realized that women, maybe I love this guy, I fall in love with this guy, everything rotates around that guy. Saa kuna mwingine, she used to get a salary and give it to the husband. What happened later? My God, oh Lord. Guys, girls, make sure you, even a man, even if you are a man or a lady, make sure you save something for yourself. Kuna kitu hairaragi inakujaga usiku hivyo, all of a sudden everything comes down like, and all your energy inaenda to a loss. So kuna this lady, they have invested with this husband of his. Yani unatafuta coin, I look for 10 shillings, unatafuta 3 shillings, tunaleta pamoja, so you build a house. The moment your house ilisha, this woman, si jamaa ndiye anajenga huko. This woman is ako huku, yeye kazi yake ni kupeana tu pesa. You have a project, we have a project. I have a project. Yeah, we're working on a project with my husband.
That is called support.
Now that husband married another lady. Bado akijengaga now, the house is being built and another woman is already living there. Na wewe uko kwa rentals with your kids, 7 kids, unajua already umesema sasa ni kuachilia because now I have a good husband. So this girl, they built a house with this husband and she never stepped in that house.
What?
Another lady is enjoying the big house, the what. So ladies,
No, that's supporting a
gentlemen, please make sure you invest something for yourself. Make sure you do that. So that is it, guys. Make sure you invest for yourself. So this lady must go. This lady should leave the 2 guys, right? Because it's like alienda kwa ule ana force issues. Now this one left this one akamhurt. Now how would you heal that wound?
Another thing I would say about the girl, I'm so proud of you because you knew what you wanted. You knew you wanted a financially stable man and you went for it. So thank you. Sister is proud. At least now she knows what she wants. But the mistake I know she's gonna do, she's gonna go back to another guy supporting our vision. Just because you fucked up twice.
She'll be desperate.
Yeah, she'll be desperate to a point that he's gonna support every vision that comes in her way. That's the saddest part of it.
Oh, yeah.
But the fact that you knew what you wanted, a financial stable
If you have
man,
not tried like 4, 5, 9 dudes, then girl, you still have time.
and you're still in covers,
she's
like
young.
very young, for
She's
the
a student, for the
young. In fact, so what are you stressing
Nini mbio ya
about?
maisha?
You have not even traveled the world,
And
and when you make your
you
life
have not
revolve-
enjoyed anything. You don't know anything, by the way. Those 2 guys are not your type.
and when you make men supporting your vision,
In fact,
you will
mostly,
never.
in fact, look at the married ones.
They never
Their husbands are trying to kill every single
vision.
they see in their wives.
Yeah,
I have
That's
seen
why
that,
she
by the
said
way.
For you to survive in this in this male
You're not supposed to
invested
depend on
world,
men.
you should think like a man too.
Think like a man.
Make
Huh?
them think that you're giving them the attention they need. You're not. The same way they do to women. Do that shit back.
Oh my God! Don't tell them to revenge on our men.
Not to revenge. Like how he treats you, give the same energy too. Don't
Yeah.
do too much. Like girl, don't do too much.
Same
Someone
energy.
once there said that. And he was a man.
Give the same energy. It wasn't
Yeah.
given to you.
He even said that men don't like women that don't borrow money.
Like me, I don't borrow.
That's, you know, that guy, he was a man, I don't remember the name, but alikuwa huko TikTok, he said that men, can you guys tell me whether it's true, that men don't like women who don't borrow them money? Because
what if I don't know how to borrow?
That's
I want someone to use his borrow.
That's why you should learn how to borrow.
Oh my God.
For real.
Then I will change everything from kids to husbands to everything, exes, because I've never borrowed money.
You know, someone wants that.
That's my weakness. Who is with me? I don't know how to borrow money. If at all I have a basic need that I need to cater for. If at all you are not doing it for yourself, you will not think about, then I can't borrow.
That's why I usually say this. Listen, personally, I listen to this, you know, women that have, you know, people call them feminists, but I know they are not. Those are borrow money. Like, why are you not spending on me? What are you doing? And the man will also borrow you the money. Why don't you spend his money first? And don't.
Why would a man borrow your money?
That's why you should say this. Never give the moment that a man amekuomba pesa, red flag.
Especially if you're dating. If you're dating, if at all is a husband, that one can be considered a little bit.
But so if tables were turned, treat men how they treat you. Don't give them don't be too available. Let me just say what you
look saying. Cheap, huh?
Yeah, don't be too available. You know,
so Khalidi must go and look for another dude out there.
Just know how to borrow money. That's why you see these, you know, these dancers. But let me just call them dancers rather than calling them strippers. You know why they get so they have, you know, they live good life and they don't even do the act. Hata kama wako involved in a places where men wako hivi, they don't give them the whatever so that they can get the money. Do you know why? The power of the tongue, girl.
Ulemi.
The power of the
God gave us ulemi.
The same thing that men want. They tell women. Kama wanaume wanaambianga madem what they want to hear.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what
you look beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
you know this and this. What if you tell men what they want to hear too? They'll drop money on you. Simple. Just learn how to use your words.
Hi.
That's what that
an intelligent girl here. And I thought I'm the teacher here, so you're teaching me.
That's what they say.
Oh, so the girl should move.
And the most of people, it has worked.
Young girls, please enjoy life. Before saying that this is my type, at 20 years, at 23, 24, this is my type.
Guy,
you have a long way to go.
I've even gone to Dubai. No.
Oh.
And you're talking about revolving a man in your dreams. Girl, come on. You can do better. Don't go back to that money.
Atakuonyesha shege. Hajapata hata job.
Yeah, that man will make you see shege.
Oh my God.
Yes.
And alikuwa anamsupport aje? How was she supporting
like just because he was giving you
pocket money. You are enjoying the pocket money.
Chapo beans. Ugali sukuma na mayai.
Love is blind, man. May it never happen to me.
May that love never happen.
But already I've suffered. Where I've suffered.
Yeah.
Let me not act like I'm a saint. I have been there. And by then is my niece. That's why we are here. I'm telling her, girl, travel the world.
Yeah.
Rurura kabisa jigonga siswe central. Before useme yes I do. Because this word yes I do has a consequence. A lot of consequences, by the way. Unaangalia hiyo simu na unaangalia what did I see in this person? What exactly attracted me to this?
And one thing I
was I normal? By the way, those are some of the questions married women and men are asking themselves. Yeah, that's correct. Most married women and men are asking themselves, really? What did I see?
Most of this, you know, I usually say this, most of this, you know, is the changamoto, these challenges in marriages, most are due to childhood traumas, because to a point that someone is
gonna childhood trauma
unhealed.
So I should heal.
You should heal.
Just go, my God.
Because unapata some, you are not given attention when you know you are a kid. Now you crave attention here and there. Yeah.
And this guy, when someone doesn't give attention,
so that when someone gives you a small attention, it gives you a 2% of the attention. You're gonna be like in the moon because you have unhealed childhood trauma.
Oh my God. I better go and heal. Solution. I guess I have something that I need to heal from.
Those guys that I listen to, they have really helped me. I think I just videos by now. At least I know what to do and what to do. Yeah. That's why it's so important, because have you noticed, even after a breakup, if you have not healed, you attract the same man, the same
The same
character in a
type.
different man. Have you noticed?
Kabisa.
No, you, because you have not healed.
Guilt as charged.
You have to heal for you to move next.
Yeah, so I should move out of this and go and heal first.
I'm not well learned. I know what I want. Yani, you
But
did
the moment a woman sacrifices her dreams, her profession,
For you.
girl,
no, the comeback is gonna be savage,
Oh.
and honey, you're not gonna like it.
don't do
Never
that.
take that ex back, please.
Like for me, I left my profession to come and raise babies.
That's where that and I know your comeback is gonna
Although
be
I'm
crazy.
coming back.
Yeah, I
I'm
know your
going back
comeback
to
is
my-
gonna be crazy. And you go, yeah, I know your comeback is gonna be
Guys.
crazy.
My God. Oh my God. Childhood traumas.
And
the
broke
question.
men project the insecurities on you too.
Oh,
For real.
men look for money.
Yeah.
That is it.
Yeah.
If at all you want to be treated right, if at all you want, both men and women, if at all
Especially
you want to be
women.
respected, to be loved, look for your own money. If at all you're a man or a woman, just make yourself productive. Kwa sababu itafika siku ujiangalie we. My friend, yani nilikuwa nakata tudemu hivi napata tudemu tote. Do you know that song of Salim? Nyaburana, all those. May God help us. Now we are moving to confession number 3, right?
Yes.
A woman made a post concerning her husband's infidelity, and a lot of people were encouraging her to stay as long as he's responsible and taking care of her children. Sawa. Aya, buru endeni na huko mkanini. Guys, motherhood as always. Oh, so this guy says a woman made a post here concerning her husband infidelity, and a lot of people were encouraging her to stay as long as he is responsible and taking care of her and the kids. The guy is cheating like nobody's business. Wanawake wenzake or men are encouraging this girl to stay. Obviously, the responsible here was referring to a fulfillment of financial obligation by the husband. So this thing they are calling responsible men needed to finances peke yake. Analipa bills, he pays school fees, he pays house rent and food. That is
That's
it.
not a responsible man.
Okay. A lot of people, predominantly women, need to erase that mindset. The fact that a man caters for your financial obligation does not make him responsible, especially if he is married to you. Are you together? So being married doesn't mean that being married to me, like if at all I was your husband, being married to me doesn't mean that I am only financially responsible towards you. So there is more to the word responsible. Okay, let me see. The term responsible is not just limited to one aspect in a marriage. It should be
All around.
That means spiritually, financially, physically, socially, emotionally, morally, everythingly. Are you together? Everything. Everythingly. So, but that is not written here. That's mine. A man who defiles your marital bed is not a responsible man.
Yeah.
And neither is he a respectable man. So watu waache kuangalia one side. Okay. Spiritually, he can be inviting unwanted spirits into your marriage. Are you together? By sleeping around, he is inviting other spirits.
Soul
By the way,
ties.
unajua ni nini?
Yeah.
Spiritual. Everything is spiritual.
Soul ties are spiritual.
Guy, physically, he could give you diseases.
Yeah, that's a walking STD.
Exactly. Socially, he can make you a laughing stock.
Very true. Very, very true.
Emotionally, he's draining you.
Yeah, he can make you a wreck. Thank you.
Morally, he's making you a joke
Very true.
of the importance of staunch values staunch values and could teach your children to do the same.
Yes.
Now he has nothing to tell the kids. He has
like
nothing to teach the young ones. Huh? So stop advising women to stay with such men.
Someone has finally said it.
But this is very important.
Very true.
Spiritually, he's inviting demons, unwanted spirits. Physically, he can bring diseases. Socially, he can make you a laughing stock. Emotionally, he's draining you. And that's where depression comes in. That's where masukari zinaingia na diabetics, because you're always stressed. Morally, he's making a joke of the import of guy values. Hakuna values, and he doesn't respect any.
That's why I said some people are raised with some unhealed childhood traumas. This is what some of them parents bring them to their kids, for real.
But then when you're cheating and you fight in front of your kids, because currently we are living in, let's say, most of the educated ones, they're living in town. That means you are living in a very small house. Every single fight, watoi wanasikia. Your kids are there. Your kids are facing it. They are seeing it. They are hearing it. So what are you showing your kids? And definitely most of these fights are being brought up by the infidelities. That is sana infidelity.
That's why you should say whatever parents do inachangia sana kwa lifetime ya the kids. Because if you did this and the kids so you do this, they're also gonna do that. That's why you find some of the most people, and you guys are gonna say it, and you guys are gonna prove it right. Most people raised in toxic relationships, toxic families, end up having so many insecurities in life that when someone loves you even good, when someone has even good intention with you, you see them as bad. You see them as bad people. You cannot even, you have trust issues and everything. Some of us are even grown to know that being beaten is normal. Is love. It's normal.
It's one way of showing respect.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is very bad.
Maybe that's bad. So women do not stay in marriages just because someone is providing a roof over your top. If at all, I heard somewhere that if at all someone is just as you say, is responsible, he's giving you the finances, he's working, and you are staying there with kids the whole day. And most of these men after job, they don't come home immediately. Wanakuja after watoto wamelala. So meaning, yes, he's paying the bills, but he's he's absent in the lives of watoi, because anakuja weekends too. Akitoka job, he goes to meet the friends and all those. Lafu kuna you emotionally, like a woman anakuwa neglected, because if at all this guy akitoka job anaingia club, so when he goes to the club, anakuja kwa akiwa mlevi, so he doesn't have time for the wife. That means that woman kuna kitu anami. So if at all someone is giving you just the roof, just something to put in here, paying school fees, that's not enough.
That's why I hate it.
That's not marriage.
That's why I hate it that the society has projected that women cannot be themselves if they don't even have a man. Having a man does not mean you cannot be yourself. The moment that person, if he wants to be responsible for the kids, he can still be, even when you guys are apart and everything.
And a good partner, yes. He's supposed to be present as early as possible, because you cannot be present on weekends for your kids. When will you know the character, this child, I love this, we anapenda he? How will you know that? So you're just providing. You're just like an employer, because unalipa to rent, you're paying bills, but you are never around your family or your wife. How do wanagongewa kuongewa? Because the moment umetoka job, unaingia club, unakuja saa 5, kesho asubuhi 6, you're out. Na unakuja saa 5 ukiwa umeblink kabisa. What the use of having you? as a husband.
That's why I usually say.
Tutaongea saa ngapi? When will you plan about anything?
The vacation, the bond.
There's nothing. There's nothing. The only time he was busy is when he was impregnating you. The rest, he's out there. Is that a husband?
No.
That's the kind of husbands we have today. Sorry, men, I'm telling the truth. That is what is happening in our society. The only thing, like, I look at kids. Kids are very close to their, most kids. Ukiona mwanaume anapenda mtoto, we salute that man.
Yeah.
Like, that man, when he comes, the kids are all over him. They are playing with him. There are some men, they cannot play with their kids for 2 minutes.
So it's better even to.
So it's like, hey, daddy imekuja, and the next minute like, keleni mkae na mama yako. Those are the kind of husbands we have, which is very wrong. It's better to. The moment you are telling those kids, go and stay with your mom, they will bond with their mom forever. Now when you grow old, you'll need that attention. Utaitafuta na tochi hivi, you will not get that. Because already those kids, umewa push away. Okay, ni wana mama yenu. And that's why like kitambo we had, tulikuwa na kiti ya baba. It's like our dads were very toxic. Yani kuna kiti ya mzee, like here, ingekuwa hii kiti ni ya baba. No one could have. Hakuna mtu angekalia hapa. So currently there are some husbands who are behaving like our old grandpas wenye walikuwa wanasema kiti ni yangu, kijiko ya dad, we had a plate for my dad, a chair for my everything like my dad. Why? And it's better to be a broke dad than be an available dad. Exactly. Yeah. So you better choose which one you want. And that's why unapata wazee wakizeeka, when someone grows old, sana sana men, when they grow older, their kids tend to invite their moms. Wanawaita Nairobi. So the guy, the husband, the grandpa, anacho huko mashamba.
And that's why I usually say this. I see, I don't know whether it's true or not. Most of the kids raised by single mothers where the dad is not available, they become so good partners in future.
Exactly. Really?
For real.
Hey.
Yeah.
So single moms,
especially single mom's kid, haezi fanya kitu juu najua he never had that. Even when you have a kid with a man who was raised by a single mother, he can never even raise a hand on him. He can never.
Because he didn't see that.
He didn't see that.
He has never seen the mother.
And he has never even had a father's love. Why should you mistreat your child? You should be there for your child.
Some believe
so
that.
So these men who be arrogant and everything, they have some serious family issues. That's why they have unhealed traumas and they try to project insecurities on strong women.
Okay. Now let's go to the next confession. So we are going to the next confession. Inasema, I have a house help for over 5 years now. I enrolled her in school. Necessities were covered by me. And sent her moms the salary. Now this lady employed a certain girl. Akamua, let me help this chick to upgrade, just because she was a good house manager. So this lady used to send the salary to the mother kwa village. Disrespect started when my husband started making passes at her.
What?
She told me, and I cautioned him because I have good plans for this girl. I had good plans for this girl. This has really been a good to me. She has been really good to me and the kids. Okay. Along the line, she gradually fell and started dressing up. Women.
In whose house?
Yeah. Now imagine you employ a small girl. You see maybe ametoka kwa background. So you decide, now I'm going to help this lady kaende shule ka upgrade. Okay. Disrespect started when my husband started making passes at her. She told me, and I cautioned my husband. She was a good girl, by the way. At the beginning, she was a good girl because she told the wife, you know what, mama, daddy is doing this and this, and akatia mimi. So this girl, the wife cautioned him because I was good. I had good plans for this girl that has really been good to me and my kids. I didn't want to send her away. Along the way, or along the line, she gradually fell and started disrespecting or dressing up whenever he's around.
What?
The girl anangoja mzae ndio huyu ameingia, sasa ni kumwonyesha pia mimi niko na mini skirt. That's what Khalid did.
That's so bad.
I simply ignored because my kind of mindset is rare. I feel I don't need to question what an adult does with his or her own life or her body. She's a good lady because ikifuatana na mwingine angewekwa makofi. Imagine now the lady is waiting for the husband to come and she's like wearing a mini skirt, passing there. But the first mistake, the guy is the problem.
Yeah, men are predators.
Yeah, I am selfish like that. What? Yeah, I feel I don't need to question what an adult does with his or her body. I'm selfish. I just selfish. Imagine that selfish. That is not selfish. That's just minding your own business. You don't care. If at all ataenda naked, yeye ndiye ako huko. Right before my eyes, they started dating. My husband knew. I know. Likewise, the girl knew. And the lack of concern deeply concerned them. Guy! Yani mimi najua kibwana kangu kinadala na huyu. And I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Guy, there are women like that.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Someone is in your house, she's having an affair with your husband, and you're like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Naweza penda your attitude. Naweza ipenda.
That girl has learned the rule of let them be.
Let them be.
Yeah, that is the best.
It seems he has been giving her false promises since then. I did not sack her. I simply got a come and go nanny for my twins and ignored them totally. I don't intend to report to anyone. I came back from work and relieved my nanny. Yani the dame anakuja jioni and then she leaves the nanny.
So she had another.
A day scholar. She told me how my husband and the girl fought. He injured her and she called the police. The police cousin who made and arrested my husband. Now the husband is arrested. The house is my husband's house. I'm not leaving until he tells me to. He does not maltreat me. Just that he cheats. Okay. He's still in a police custody. As I send this, it's been 4 days now because they need a guarantor for his bail. The maid has gone. He called me to be the guarantor. I agreed, but I forgot. Do you see that sarcasm?
Yeah.
Now,
Girl.
you invite a house manager. This house manager, would you take her to school, you love her with all, you treat her perfectly. Anapata unampeleka shule, the salary unatuma kwa market, she's living on you. She's getting education on you. And then your husband, because he's a cheat, ana cross hivi, anadanganya kademu aje hivyo. Now, as normal couple, wewe unaona this couple imependana sana and you let them be. Let them be.
And that was the best decision she ever made.
By the way.
Like imagine if she chose her peace over everything. And now she's doing okay. Like
she's
the guy is even in prison and I'm gonna ignore you. Go tell your parents to come collect you.
Now imagine ignoring your house nanny and your husband's affair. You are living in the same house but you are like, you know their affairs and they know that you know. And you don't care, you just let them be because if at all they love themselves, they love each other. Who am I? Who am I as a wife? Who am I to interrupt them? So you let them have their affair. Alafu they as normal couples do, waka fight. And the kadem called the cousin He's a policeman, and they arrested the man, the husband now. Now the husband is begging you to come and pay.
I can't.
To be a guarantor. You as a good wife, you're like, hey, hi, my husband, you are in jail, I'm coming for you. Then all of a sudden you forgot. You forgot to go. And people are living there.
I love this one.
Watu wanaishi aje?
Like, you see what I was talking about?
Yeah,
doing what men do.
That's my
doing what men do.
I forgot, surely.
The man would also, kama ingekuwa table stand, the guy was also, ata angepe attention. Angesema to the same.
I informed his people now. The maid is pressing charges. The husband will be taken to court. Should I be involved?
No.
Should I get him a lawyer?
No.
And attend to court proceedings as a caring wife? Because I really do not care what happens to him. I've tried to feel some sort of emotions towards him, but it's not coming. Amejaribu. Guy, this woman, man.
This woman, that's why I say women are creators and destroyers.
Where?
Make a woman angry is gonna destroy you.
Now, I'm not hard-headed, hana my feelings. I just find it easy to cut off people emotionally. Just cut them emotionally. Yani walifanya mapenzi yao in front. How is it possible? Yani you're having an affair. We are in the same house. You're having an affair with my husband, or my husband is having an affair with you as my nanny. Surely, you two are heavy. I don't know what to call you, but the good thing about this woman, she was created differently. If at all mwingine angerusha kanani nje and wengine waendelee na maisha. Now this Kaledi anasema he asked me to forgive him. Now anajua ku cut off people emotionally. Yeah, his brothers has agreed to be the guarantor. By this weekend he will be released and start going to court. He has asked me to forgive him and show support, and I should not let the maid win. The
fact that he's even being a manipulator, come on.
I said, what is my business? I said, what is my business? I don't care who wins or loses. So should I help him to let him take his chances done if he goes to the jail or not? Should I help him or let him take his chances alone? If he goes to jail or not, it's not my business.
Yeah,
because I can hold my font well. I don't know, font or something. Now this Khalid, I've never seen such a woman.
No, this guy. This is so nice.
But if at all you can stay in a marriage where someone is cheating, this is the best punishment. You just ignore.
Let them be. That is the best rule in the world. Let them be.
Let them enjoy
That's why Isha said
themselves.
don't give attention that you're not given. If you're given a 50 attention, give 50. Don't give 100.
Give 20.
Use
20.
Use the roles that men use to women. Kama ingekuwa a woman was taken to jail, would the guy have cared?
No. In fact, if at all a woman cheats, it's like he has killed the whole village.
Another thing, Kalma is everywhere.
Now
they
like,
got what they wanted. And I'll give this woman her flowers because the fact that you chose to do good to others, that shows how good you are. And the fact that your guy cheated on you, that does not project who you are. They just show
whom they are.
Yeah, who they are. It's not you. It's not you.
No, she should let them go. If at all he's taken to jail.
Well, if he rots there, you have 2 kids to focus on.
You decided to cheat.
Keep the house.
No.
Live nice. That's why it's so important to learn that rule. Let them be. Just ignore whatever if they are not giving you peace. Let them be. Focus on you. Be the center of your own happiness.
Oh,
it's gonna work.
Oh no, no, he should move on. Let the guy fight.
Yeah, let the guy fight. See, you are fighting. Fight. You guys should fight. I was not
you
there.
You love each other. When love is happy.
That is disrespect. The man that the fact that this guy is doing such things on your house, that is disrespect. Wacha wapigane huko, akimaliza wapigane watoke. Yeah. Just
Well,
move on with your life and don't get that out of that house.
she's there to stay.
Yeah, you're
She's
there to
not
stay,
moving
honey.
anywhere.
Continue
And
with
if
the
at
same
all someone is
attitude.
not violent, you can ignore him.
Yeah.
You can live like he doesn't
Yeah.
exist, or he's like this chair.
And
So,
do you.
yeah, if at all he's only cheating. But sasa ugonjwa nayo, I don't know. I respect those men wenye ati mtu akijua amecheat anaishi kwa room yake. Those are the kind of men that we salute. Because if at all you have decided to love someone else and you have respected my boundary as a wife or as a mother of your kids, we have sat down and decided now, because you have decided to cheat, that will be your bedroom. I'll have my own bedroom. You will have your own lovers. I'll have that's the kind of life that I feel currently, because already the generation or the society is rotten. That's better. Yeah, you chose your people, I will choose mine. So and life continues.
I give this woman her flowers, because the fact that the guy cheated on her with her health, I couldn't get man. You know, she was like, yeah, let me just chill.
Come on, me.
Yeah.
I'm a landlord.
And that's where people go wrong, because women lose their value fast. The moment you do that, you know, you get you lose your value. But men don't. Even they get younger
by doing that.
Yes, because they are taking you and the name. Kama vile tu sometimes mupeanangwa.
She's my niece, my sister's daughter. Women lose their value fast.
Yeah, because
we give back.
Not because we give back. Yeah, we depreciate as we continue. You know,
as
the moment not even at our age. The moment you do that thing fast, you know what I mean? Girl.
You start depreciating.
Kwanza with many people, let's say with many people, with different people, it's because they are trying to get revenge. When do Hey! So, towels. So you tend to lose value. Women lose value more than men. Ndio nasikianga hata kuka mzee anapenda wasichana wadogo ndio anarudi kijana.
But I don't believe that. Imagine
they do.
How you maintain your body is how you will stay.
Yeah. And how you maintain your body, it's how you take care of it. Angalia watu wenyewe, most people that, you know, have had that thing with so many people and they don't take care of themselves. How are they?
Yeah, that's okay.
Yes.
But if at all I am gongwaring east, west, central, and I'm maintaining myself and I'm keeping myself beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm not taking that much alcohol. I'm just balancing everything.
Yeah. You're detoxing.
The only thing I'm overdoing is service. I cannot grow old, by the way. That one is I don't.
Yeah, as long as you're taking care
guys?
As long as you're taking care of yourself, it's gonna be good. But if you are not, don't try it.
Make sure you have enough money to take good care of yourself.
Don't.
Before you start that business.
Yeah, don't. You'll be a laughing stock.
If at all you are a woman.
Yeah.
God.
Because men don't even care. They are born not to care. They are born strong, and women are mother natures. They create. They are the emotions. You cannot compare a man's empathy and a woman's empathy. Women are more emotional than men.
That's why whenever we are, we become the devil inside. Yeah. So guys, that is confession. What do you think about those things? We have talked about disinheriting your daughters just because you found out that you have another boy child somewhere. What man don't care? Men don't care, by the way. Do men really care?
Do men really care? Can you answer that for us?
Yeah, please do.
Please do.
And by the way, I don't know where you have been, Taus. I came in here over an hour ago. Today you have left me alone on this live, but anyway, welcome. We have been doing confession, so welcome and leave a comment. What do you think about disinheriting your daughters? Are your sisters, your sisters, or your kids, your girl child? Is it right to disinherit them just because you found out that you have a male child somewhere? Is that right? Another one is it right to educate a nanny who ends up becoming to ignore? Let me start the statement. Is it wrong to ignore a husband who decided to disrespect you by sleeping or dating your nanny? The nanny you have been educating, the nanny you have been paying those things. Is it right to get in between their fights yet they disrespected you when they were living under your roof. Ama namna gani? And that confession was about that of a woman, and that confession of that girl. Na hiyo ingine ilikuwa gani?
Yeah, the other one was about for the university student who left her broke, not financially, her broke boyfriend.
Broke good boyfriend
To be precise. Yeah. For financially stable
nigga.
Yeah, selfish nigga.
Yeah. Now
so he lost the both of them.
She's too young to settle, by the way. If at all you're a young girl, 25, 27 and below, please focus on your life.
Focus on you, honey.
Even men, don't get married at 20. Oh, where are you going? You better enjoy your life, because there's something that's called marriage. I don't know what is happening.
Life begins at 40.
It's a very difficult institution. Even to those at 40, 50 years, 90 years, you see an old woman fighting. Or an old man telling the wife, the old mama, that I know you are cheating. Imagine I have seen an old man accusing the old wife. Mzee kabisa. That wewe umetoka umalai, you know, men, you are very insecure. At 50, what? Where am I going? Why would a woman cheat? Guy, marriage is difficult, by the way. If at all you're a young man, Taus, make sure you enjoy your life, enjoy your youth, make use of your youth, and make sure you grow yourself.
And don't get too attached.
Invest. Look for money. The only thing that cannot divorce you is your money. The only thing that cannot disrespect you is your money. The only thing that will not cheat on you is your money. But the rest, if at all you are a man, a woman can cheat. If at all you're a woman, your husband can cheat on you. So we better look for money. Money is everything. It's not everything, but again, you will have power to do whatever you want. If at all you're a woman, make sure you look for a job. Usikae tunde kama sisi. We have learned our lessons. We are going back to work very soon.
Back to factory.
Yeah, we are going back to mathematics because staying broke is not poverty is not a good thing. Yeah. So parting shot.
So guys, give us your feedback or any comments about the topics we have discussed. Tell us your thoughts. We are not, we cannot be ever right. So you can give us your thoughts on what you think. And thank you for sticking around to this far. Subscribe, comment, like, share. And yeah, thank you for everything. Thank you for this far. And thank you for supporting this video and this live.
Yeah.
We love you.
Yeah, and girls, boys, young men, old men, look for money. Don't stay there unemployed. Just look for something that will keep you moving. So until next time, God bless you. That was our confessions for today. Those therefore. So if at all you are fresh here or you are new here, go back and revisit those confessions. You will understand. And please leave a comment on what you think. We welcome all positive vibes in this channel. So yeah, and don't forget to subscribe. So until next time, bye bye. God bless you. And two rules: make sure you do not cheat, and make sure you cheat again. No. Let's stay focused. Let's love one another. And God bless you. So bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Guy, hata nimesahau mtoto anafaa kufunguliwa gate.